What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we will be reviewing the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I also did pick up the new concealer brush by Makeup by Mario. This is the F5 brush. So we will be putting these two to the test, you guys. Before we jump into this review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. And also, you guys, I've gotten some feedback in regards to, I don't mind taking feedback or constructive criticism because there's a way to do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm a sweetheart when it comes to everything, but I did get some feedback in regards to my lighting, and I have been doing research on what type of lighting to purchase so that way I can have the best setup for you guys. I do have to be mindful that I don't have my own beauty room yet, so me kind of setting up all these different lights is just, it's not realistic for me right now, especially with having 3 little ones. I don't want nothing to break, so there's a lot. But nonetheless, you guys, I will be working on kind of updating my system, so that's why too I haven't really been so eager to film, but I definitely wanted to get this review up for you guys. So again, thank you for those of you that have stuck around and that are, you know, just still here along the ride and supporting me. I truly appreciate it. And without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into this review. All right, you guys, so this again is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I did pick mine up in the shade 280, which is a medium peach. So this does retail for $29. There are 22 shades. And this is a liquid formula, natural finish, medium coverage, long wearing, good for dark circles, and good for acne and blemishes. Again, the finish is natural, coverage medium, and it states that this is a pro-performance multi-use concealer that visibly lifts, blurs, and brightens your under eyes and complexion for an awakened experience. Now, also with the concealer, he did release the F5 concealer brush, which retails for $24. Really not much to discuss with the brush. Personally, I do like it. I love how it fits and hugs the under eye area. It blended everything out really smooth. I did not feel like I needed to go back in with the sponge to kind of clean up that concealer. This is just me kind of showing the before and after of this being blended out. So I don't notice any creasing or any harsh lines at all with this concealer. Also, I did go in on the base with the Makeup by Mario foundation. I do remember once when I reviewed this, I did say it was not my favorite go-to foundation, but the only way for me to be able to use it or work with it is to obviously use mattifying primers. And so I did use the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Now to set the skin, I am going in with this Nana powder. This is by the brand Metamorphosis, and this is in the shade Cake. So this is like a very light banana shade. Um, I definitely kind of wanted to use something different to see how it works well with the concealer. But this overall is still a good setting powder. I've never had any issues of separation or anything like that. It is a small owned business, and I will definitely leave the website link down below if you wanted to check out the setting powder or any of their other products. Now to set the rest of the face, I am using the MAC Studio Fix uh, pressed powder. This is in the shade NC42. So this is what I am using to just kind of set the perimeter of the face, set down the cream bronzer and cream blush. So for cream bronzer today, I did go in with the Juvia's Place new cream bronzer in the shade Caramel. I have really been liking and enjoying that one. And this is what the skin looks like with everything set, just kind of an up close of the under eyes as well. So now I am going to go in with this Zayoli Beauty Touch of Soul. This is a small business that I found on Instagram. She's a makeup artist and she released her own like bronzer and blush palette. So I will definitely also have her website linked down below. And the shipping was extremely fast. But I love palettes like this just to kind of be able to you know, you have a variety of different shades. I think things like this are perfect for makeup artists, but just overall in general, I feel like even with these bronzer palettes, I can obviously use them as eyeshadow if the shades are too deep for me. And then I am going to really quick just apply some highlighter. This one has honestly been my favorite lately, and this is the Cali Ray highlighter. And what is that called? Highlight Moonlight Glow, something like that. But also the Zayoli Beauty, like I mentioned, she does have a blush palette as well. This is perfect. This is beautiful. You have the main colors and, you know, shades that we typically use and go for. So I really do enjoy, again, palettes like this. I personally do want to pick up the Made by Mitchell bronzer and blush palette, but I'm not 100% sure if I should do that. I do see that he also released some new like cream blushes and cream bronzers on Beauty Bay's website. So maybe I'll pick those up, but y'all, I really don't need any more blush, okay? Now to set the skin, I am using the LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. So I forgot to do a test spray, y'all, and this thing went all over the place. Luckily, I had my sponge on deck to be able to kind of blend that into the skin. And then for lip combo today, we are using the MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut. And then for lipstick today, obviously I'm going to outline with the lip liner. For lipstick, we're using Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Haze. And then for gloss, I am going to go in with um, the MAC lip glass in the shade, is it Come Through? I believe so. It's like a nude type of gloss, but this is just a, you know, I feel like there's so many different nude lip combos, but this is just one that I was like, I haven't worn really my Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks lately, so I just kind of wanted to play with that. And then I just recently picked up the MAC lip gloss in Come Through, and I think it was because once they launched their lip kits with the 3 different influencers, since I wasn't able to get my hands on the kits, I was able to find this one, this lip gloss. So I just feel like it definitely paired well with the lip liner and the lipstick. All right, you guys, so that concludes today's video. So I do want to say, for starters, I do like the concealer. I think that it is worth going out to purchase and try this. Again, I have the shade 280, which is like medium peach. That also kind of helps color correct in a sense for my under eyes. I don't know if you've ever noticed, like if you've watched my videos before, I have like this darkness and like this dent right here on my under eyes. It's like puffiness. You can kind of see it here, and I feel like it's only on this side of my eye, but I feel like this concealer definitely kind of helped color correct that in a sense, because it is a peachy undertone, but it doesn't look bad to the point where, you know, it doesn't mesh well with like the foundation or anything like that. As far as the F5 concealer brush, I personally do like this brush. It's not a necessity, but if you wanted to try it out, I definitely would recommend it. And I like it because I was able to blend out the concealer without having to wipe off the excess on like a paper towel in order to keep blending. And that could be because of the dry down with this concealer. It's a medium coverage, it's a little bit thicker. It does dry down rather fast, but it doesn't dry down to like a matte where it doesn't look good or it's hard to blend out. But I feel like it dried down good enough to still be able to move the product, and it kind of stayed in its place. So that is something that I personally really do like with the brush and the concealer. I'll definitely have to use this brush with other concealers just to see, you know, how it works. But as far as this with the Makeup by Mario concealer, it works perfectly. I will say that, however, I have on the Makeup by Mario foundation now, and it's still not one of my favorites, but I definitely wanted to just wear it today since we were trying out his concealer. And I do think that, you know, they complement each other well, although the concealer is dry. I mean, obviously we set our whole face though, so I do still feel like my skin is a little bit wet here from the Makeup by Mario foundation, but that's okay. Nonetheless, I think everything kind of came together very nicely. But yeah, overall, I definitely do recommend the concealer and the brush. Like I said, if you are going to pick it up, it's not necessary though. But that is it for today's video, you guys. I don't want to keep rambling. There are some new releases that just came out with Sephora again. Towers 28 has released a concealer. Natasha Denona released a new palette. And there are just some other great products that I saw that are coming out or have came out. Glowish by Huda Beauty released some lip balms that kind of look like the ones, you know, the MAC Squirt lip balms or whatever. Huda Beauty released 4 new shades. So I have quite a few things in my cart to do some upcoming reviews. So definitely stay tuned for that, you guys. I'm just, you know, we getting these kids ready to go back to school, so it's a lot going on, so please bear with me. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you all stay safe and be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.